Welcome to an in-season agronomy update. Agronomist Ryan Becker here. I'm in southern Champaign County and corn planted April 13th, 117 day, and trying to answer the million-dollar question, is tar spot around? The reason that we're thinking tar spot this year is that our June has been completely opposite over what it's been compared to the last 3-4 years. We've tended to have drier Junes with not much moisture, and this year's been the opposite, where we've been receiving anywhere from 10 to 14 inches of rainfall in the month of June this year alone. This given location, we're currently at 16 inches and from the start of planting date until now, which is 6 inches ahead of normal, accumulation so far. And so, when we think about our temperature regimen that we've had during the months of June, as well as this regular precipitation pattern, that's why tar spot is the disease that's coming to the forefront of all of our minds. I'm a bit surprised. I've been out here looking for it. I know seed pros in the area, we're all trying to find it. We've seen the reports where you check the corn IPM pipe website, you'll see that it's been documented in Clark County, as well if we go across the state line into neighboring Indiana, it's in that I-74 US 136 corridor in Tippecanoe and Montgomery counties as well. So we know that with the conditions that we've had, the expectation is that we've seen it, but surprisingly, I have not been able to find it so far. So far, I've only been able to find some northern corn leaf blight lesions, maybe some start of some grays, maybe a little bit of physoderma, but the tar spot is elusive, and so far I've not been able to find it. So I guess the million-dollar question then is, hey, do we need to go out there and spray our premium tiered fungicide for tar spot right now? And so as I think about this, I'm sitting in corn that's right on the verge of tasseling. We'll probably be doing it in the next 3 to 5 days. They're starting to poke out now, and we maybe have 2 more leaves to go. So with the heat, the tassels should be emerged in, roughly 4 or 5 days. And so, more of the easier decision is we're right on the cusp of the fungicide application anyways at R1. But what about the cornfields that are behind that? What is the situation going to be for this corn over the next couple weeks? So to me, I think we're in this window where if tar spot is present right now and it just hasn't showed itself yet, I think we've got a potential season-long issue where if tar spot's here now, it can continue to develop. It may not do it as well with the higher temperatures that we're going to be experiencing, but it can still keep reproducing, keep going through its reproductive cycle. That's, a little bit different from what we've dealt with in the past with southern rust. Conditions right now, this, ridiculously high temperatures, higher humidity levels, there we might think more, this is more southern rust type weather conditions. And you're right, it is, but conditions up to this point have not been conducive to it. So southern rust is still way down in the deep south, and every year it's got to blow its way northward. So southern rust still remains a low disease risk as of right now. And that's why, once again, we're focusing back on tar spots. So the next 7-10 days for sure look like elevated temperature ranges, which should be conducive to slowing the development of tar spot down. It doesn't stop. Conditions adverse on other diseases, they completely stop. Incredibly warm temperatures will just kind of slow this disease down. It being present, though, it can still slowly develop. Now, if tar spot has managed to not find its way into the corn canopy as of yet, these conditions will actually just put the kibosh on, infection and cycle just completely. So that would be the easy answer, is if in 7 days time we still don't see any tar spot lesions forming, I think we can say we don't have tar spot currently in the area. So I think we're continue to monitor, try to wait for that tassel application until we get a better resolution here of what is our level of pressure. And if we do have pressure, remember, premium tiered fungicide like a Delaro Complete and maxing out the rate. I'm talking that 12-ounce usage rate. To me, that is the best value and the best protection that we can provide this crop with a single pass and just maxing out those rates. But for now, once again, just hold the course. If you've pre-booked that thing, we can still wait for R1. But once again, I think this is a developing situation that over the next 7 to 10 days, it will reveal whether it's here or not, which may bump up fungicide applications for those with corn that was planted much later into May towards the beginning of June. But for now, just stay tuned, keep holding the line, and let's try to wait for R1 to do that fungicide application. Thanks. We'll check back in with you later.